Meillä on nyt se hakemus. Joo. Ja sitten on lapio. No, mennään kattoo tota. Aluksi meidän pitäisi tietää, että miten me saadaan se ovi auki niin sanotusti, että me päästään sinne huoneeseen. Sen mä tiedän kyllä, mutta se tulee sitten myöhemmin. Ja käydään tässä välissä voisi käydä kyllä poliisiasemalla. Mitäs täällä tehdään? Cup ignores you. Too busy writing a back report. Täällähän sitä.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Yeah, so everybody keeps telling me.
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
Kaikki painostaa lotkeen menemistä, hakemista.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in. Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure, every week or so we get the odd transient dropping dead, but other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Niin sen...
Sure,
Tulipa.
you remember? The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified.
Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, Bob.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve. Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out. Though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you got
Vanha
to go and
pervo.
say that for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that'd been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, That'd be right special.
Hyi.
Amnesia or no, you can't.
Aha. No nyt meillä on ainakin se.
I don't mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the Lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest. Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month, you're generally out of luck. Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
Nyt meillä on ainakin se, että tuolla evidence roomissa on se gas can. Joten periaatteessa se olisi ihan hyvä käydä sieltä hakemassa.
Anything I can help you with? Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Yes.
Oh gosh darn, she's purty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them French postcards they used to make. Used to be, I'd take them things, go back into jail if nobody was there and kind of look them over one-handed, fold some towels. That was before Mrs. Loomis.
Vanha runkkari.
Oh gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures. But Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw, and I was crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce, little fangs digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
Oh man. Vanhaa runkkaria säälitään.
If Sheriff Dwayne had a little kindness, he let me get around the little lady by letting me keep some of them picture books here, even if Mrs. Phelps would let me buy one. But see, he won't let me keep none here neither. He don't like me getting the jail mattress all marked up, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a man can be good with a gun or a knife, but even so, one-handed and all, he can get a little off in his aim. Ain't no shame in it. That's why the good Lord made evaporation and such. But the sheriff, he don't like it. It don't pay no mind to a man's needs no more than Mrs. Loomis. Bless her.
A man's needs.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French
Oh man.
girly picture books. If you can get in, you'd see clear to park with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and
Oh yeah.
I'd be obliged.
Viedä sille pornolehti.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
No mä tuon sulle yhden.
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. That gummit, that don't burn my britches. If and I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my friend postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Kyllä.
Anytime, kiddo.
Miehellä on tarpeet kyllä, että mennään kaupasta hakemaan sulle pornoa. Well.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to King Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious. I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia, in which case I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
Yes, please.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Haluaisin vaan pornolehden. Cancer soup, or possibly rat poison. On kyllä kiitoks niinku aika rajut logot. An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Okei. Otetaan inventariosta meidän kolikko. Heitetään se sille.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
Nice. Nyt meillä on magazine. Mennään viemään se sille sitten. Miksi täällä on lasi hajotettu? Professional break-in. Varmaan se yrittänyt sen Loomis hakea pornolehteä sieltä. Aha, nyt se meni tohon. Sinne. No niin hei. Mulla olisi täällä sulle ylläri.
By George. By Jiminy. This here's the real thing. Can I have it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for Cleve.
No, man. Saman tien. Hei. Hey. What is? A barrel legend blue note. Checkbook. Evidence room key. Yeah. Käytetään sitä.
Oh man. Damn it. Damn it.
Eiku. Door is locked. What the fuck? Aha. Oh, save. Mitäs täällä on? He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. What? It's the shit camera. Just point and click. Oh, camera. Bathroom kid is missing its razor. Bear, a fuzzy bear. Well then, a chainsaw. Without lenses. Henginen. Volkswagen henginen. A pair of bloody sneakers. Otetaan nekin mukaan. Muistaakseni se Jesse niitä halus. Jolly Fat Man Murder Spray. Ja joulupukin hattu siinä. Siellä on gas can. Oh man, Loomis. Onko sun pitänyt tääkin mennä vittu sotkemaan? Hei hei. The most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast. Okei, mennään pois.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
Loomis on runkkimassa.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no, 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 no.
Saatana! Saakelin vanha runkkari perkele! Au!